Hello and welcome back to my workshop. It's springtime and today I'm building a greenhouse. It's gonna be quick, very quick video. I'm still working on other stuff, but I wanna get something out. So I'm building a greenhouse since I have to do it anyway, so follow along. Okay, let's get this angle good. All right, so what I'm building is this thing. It was a gift for my wife, Christmas. But we live in an area where it is incredibly cold, so I'm going to be putting it together so that we can have a nice little greenhouse for our garden or for our plants. We got a huge yard in the city here, but it takes forever for the heat to kick in. So it's going to be cold for a while still. So this should be helpful for now. But yeah, let's build it up and see what it's like. So while I was building this, I came across something that I think a lot of manufacturers don't really think about. Some of these parts were clearly labeled, like the tubes and everything had the part numbers like clearly stamped on them, but there are screws that are intended for two separate sections of this greenhouse. The only difference between the two is a difference of about 4 to 5 millimeters in length. So for a little while later on, I spend way too long trying to figure out what the difference is between the two screws and which ones I need to use. But in the end, I figured it out. I just had to line them all up individually, and then I took the shorter ones and just put them to a different side and then use those for when it told me I needed to. But anyway, let's just continue with this build and keep going on. So it says to put it all together and then put it up. All right, so I'm gonna need more space. So I'm gonna move some stuff around, reorganize. Come with me, camera. We're gonna organize and have more space here. So I haven't done any background recording voiceovers in a little while. There's not really a reason for that. I just haven't really had much to say. The majority of the information has been in the videos themselves, so I haven't felt the need to do any background voice recordings. But I figured it's been a while. I might as well do it again for this one. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be talking about for most of the time, but at the very least, to start it again. Now, one thing that I've been asked in the past is why don't I put more effort into trying to make these things look good? And the answer to that is that I don't know how to. Uh, like I said before, I'm learning how to do all of this stuff, and this is basically um, the first step, right? You make stuff, and then eventually you get to make it better.
All right. Let's bring this outside. Middle one. And now with this.
Now I'm still learning how to do all of this editing stuff and voiceover stuff, so all of this is still a really new experience for me.
So now we're going to change tripod so that I can connect it to the outside.
So I got asked why I started this channel, and originally it was just to have, a place to post my projects that I thought were fun to make, give me some accountability for what I was doing. But after I started therapy late last year, it turned into something else. So one of the things my therapist suggested was to find something that I enjoy doing for myself, not for anybody else. And that's really what this channel is it's for me. If people enjoy watching it, that's fine. But this channel isn't for anybody else. It's just for me. So that's what I'm going with. And that's what all of these projects and everything will be. It'll just be stuff that I like doing and want to keep doing.
Well, you can't really see all of that, but the frame's done. So now I gotta do the rest of it. So I'll be back when I figure out how to do it. Like the next step is just put the top on. So we'll do that.
So the instructions here suggest doing this with a second person, but I'm stubborn, and I figured I could do this all by myself. And I was correct that I did do it all by myself, and it was capable of doing it. It just would have been a lot easier to do it with another person.
All right, that was easier than I thought. Next step. Seems like the final two steps are to put the pole through this and then to anchor them. I'm not going to anchor it yet because I don't know where we want this to be placed in our yard. So for now, I'm just going to put these posts in, and once it's, at its permanent home, that's when I'll anchor it. So thanks for joining in on watching me assemble a greenhouse by myself. Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.